Hi, everyone, and welcome to this new video testimonial with the one amazing Jen Howerton. Hi.
Hey.
I'm so excited to do this. Honestly, it's been such an honor to guide you and support you in the last 3 months together. And yeah, thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. You do the same for me, 100%. Yes, and thank you for everything that you've done. I would not be where I'm at right now. I'm like light years ahead of where I would be had I not had you.
Yeah, so let's chat about before we started working together, right? What were the problems you were having? Like what were the emotions, the feelings, like where were you at in your life?
I was lost, like completely lost. There's so much out there in how to run a business that it's super confusing. I just felt like I was spinning and I had no direction. And it was overwhelming and it was not cozy. And it's not where I saw my business going. And I knew I needed to take action and take that next step. And finding like your energy and just the love that you put out into your own business and to the world is so magnetic that I hardly follow. I mean, I know I'm going off, but I hardly followed you for, I'm like a hot second. And I'm like, this is my gal. She's the one who is going to help me find my direction. And you absolutely did that.
Oh, I love that. That was actually my other question. Like, what specifically made you choose me over the others? And I get that a lot, like my energy. Like, was there anything else that really attracted you?
I think it was you being vulnerable, which is something that I need to work. I know I need to work on, and seeing someone else do that and seeing the way that you did it in such an authentic way. So a specific post, I don't remember like the image or if it was a video or what, but your words, you were like, I invested in myself. Like you had so many X amount of coaches before, and like you did all the things until you found it. Like you found what clicked and you just never gave up.
Never.
And that like just spoke to me. And I'm like, this is me. I'm in that space where I need to invest in myself. And she's out here doing it's obviously working. Whatever she did and went through is working. So yeah, I want that too. And so can't remember the specifics, but it was something along the lines of you took the time to invest in yourself and you knew that you needed to in order to reach that next level. And that just spoke to my heart.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. So what were you doing before to try and achieve your goals that didn't really work for you?
I was throwing everything out there randomly. I didn't have a specific thing. I knew that I had a gift, but I didn't know how to show it without feeling like it was being forced. So I was just throwing everything out there, random content about like self-love, but then random content about what I was doing, like tapping, and it just never connected. It was just random. I didn't tie everything into it. So everything was just super random. Yeah. I just felt like I didn't have that direction.
Yes. And by getting that direction, by working together and applying everything that you've learned, like what was the outcome? Like what's the top 5 things that truly changed everything?
When we worked together, number 1 is taking the pressure off. And like knowing that it's okay to breathe. And
yes,
that's like the biggest one, I think, is I had all this stuff in my head that what a business owner looked like. And you were just like, dude, chill, like oh. That's number 1. Number 2 is like it's so much easier than I made it up in my head. Like all these things had to be like monumental posts and monumental videos and images, and you just again breathe. It's real simple. 3rd, 5 is a lot. Like 5 is a lot. So 3, all these things. No, just kidding. So 3 was the consistency, and just being, even like we've talked about, you've said it, like just be consistent with anything, like just get your energy consistently flowing, no matter what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the pressure off.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 would be, I think, this was a lot. 3, 4, the biggest monumental.
It's okay, you don't have to.
I think no. I'm going to 5. And then 4 was just the biggest one was like I have a voice.
Yeah.
And I was afraid to use it. And then when I used it, I got so much action.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so hard in my head to just let my voice out. And you were like, see, you got
Mhm.
this. And 5 is just like the support from another human who has been through it. And you gave me all of the support and more.
Yeah.
Like, you helped me tremendously. Just, I've said before, that reflection of what I know is already inside of me. You amplified that so much more. And you made me helped me believe in myself, just bring out that light even more. So those are the 5 things.
Yay!
Yeah.
So let's chat money wins. I know you had never signed any high tickets before working.
No, that was another thing I meant to say that I went through my head, but the high ticket was easier than I had anticipated. It was so easy, so much easier. And I know they're not all like that. And by easy, I mean it didn't take a lot of energy, like I thought that it would.
Mm-hmm.
And like the selling, another thing is selling is not scary. You're constantly selling yourself.
Yeah.
Where I thought selling was being inauthentic. Like, I'm giving you some of this, but really I just want you to pay me. Like, that's kind of how I viewed it. And then you helped me understand that we're constantly selling ourselves all day, every day.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So the money came in when I was in flow, like, and just let all that go. So all those things that we went through, like, took the pressure off. I took a moment to breathe. I just let it flow. I let my voice flow.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the money came in. And I was able to make almost $3,000 over the 3 months. There were life things that happened. I know that if I was able to just like dive all in, it would have been exponentially more. And took more action in things. And even though that wasn't there, like every step of the way was so awesome. And just to see that it's like legit and real and you can attain that. 3K seems like last year, 0K. 3K in 3 months. And honestly, that 3K came in when I was taking action, mostly. So really it was like 3K in like a month. So if I had taken those other steps, anywho, that's, you know what I'm trying to say, I would have made so much more. It was so much more simple. And so my high ticket client came from me being vulnerable. Like two videos of me just being vulnerable, and they felt what I was saying in their heart. And now I work with her and we have such a beautiful bond. And it's so amazing. And it was just from me being true to myself.
Yeah.
And that allows her and everyone else that I work with to be true to themselves. So the money is beautiful. And that energetic relationship, or that energetic, what do you call it? Energetic exchange. There it is.
Yes.
It is, it's all in our minds. Like, it's all in our mind. Like, it's not meant to be hard. When you're in flow, the money flows.
Yes.
And that was probably one of the number one things that I took away from us working together, being in flow, and whatever that looks like for me, helps other people, gives other people permission to be in flow and want to work with me and find their flow.
I love it. Oh, thank you for sharing all of that.
Yes.
What would you say to someone considering working with me? Like, they've been on the fence, they don't know, they're not sure. Like, what would you tell them?
Go all in. Like, seriously, go all in. Because if you're having those reservations, those are your limiting beliefs. And the moment I started working with you and I raised my prices, we'll say, and I thought that was insane. I'm like, no way, people are not going to pay me. And it wasn't out of this world high. It was just more than what I allowed myself.
Mm.
And with your guidance, the
Mhm.
moment I raised my prices, I started getting more clients and people who wanted to invest in themselves. So I would tell the person who's on the fence with working with you to go all in. If you're on the fence, you're probably wanting to go all in anyway. You're holding yourself back by not. And the moment that you do, your business and your life will absolutely change and skyrocket and be amazing. Yeah. Just do it. You gotta go. Anna is amazing.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you for sharing all of that. That was beautiful. And honestly, I see nothing but more and more success in your future. Jen, you're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're amazing, and I can't wait to work with you more.
Bye.